Usually I try to start off my videos with like a bit of a weird little monologue that I like to go on, maybe a little bit of a rant, try to like say something that relates it to the video, but my brain's gone a bit flat today, so I think I'm just gonna get straight into it. Plus I saw in one of my recent videos of someone like tagging where the video actually starts. To that guy, go fuck yourself. But anyways, we're gonna get straight into this fucking video. So I was scrolling through Twitter as per usually to find something that I want to fucking talk about, and I saw this come up on my Twitter feed. It was posted by Dexterito, and apparently Reddit has reportedly signed a $60 million deal to sell user content to an AI company. That is fucking absolutely massive. So this was reported a few days ago by a publication company called Bloomberg. Now, I just want to say this before we continue, is that I went to go look at this article because obviously I wanted to get more information, and this shit fucking pops up. They want me to fucking pay? They want me to register, or they want me to fucking pay a fee? I hate the fact that these news article websites are now starting to get us to have to pay like some fucking monthly subscription fee, like they're fucking Netflix, thinking that, you know, I'm gonna pay. Yes, I'm gonna pay this because I want to read your article about what fucking Reddit, how Reddit signed a $60 million deal. Yes, because I'm going to 100% want to register with your website or pay for it, as it first did when I first popped up on the website. It didn't even offer me to like, oh, register for free at first. It was like, nah, pay for this shit, bitch. And I was just like, go fuck yourself. But luckily, there was another article that I found, an Australian article. So thankfully, they put it. Reported all about it, given me all not really, there's not really, the one thing is that there's actually not too much details about the deal itself. So we know that it's a $60 million deal, and this deal itself is an annual agreement with a large AI company, as the article like from Bloomberg originally said. Now, we don't know which AI company this actually is. Now, to me, if I'm going to speculate, I'm already thinking it's OpenAI, because to me, OpenAI is the biggest AI company out there at the moment. We obviously saw with my recent video and all over Twitter, and other people, heaps of people made videos about it, about their recent like advancements when it comes to their text to video advancement that they've done, and it's absolutely fucking unbelievable. The AI videos now that they're able to produce, and that's going to be soon like released to the whole entire public, is fucking crazy to me. But mainly what they are wanting to do with this deal, at least from what the article is saying, at least from what we know so far, is that the AI company themselves, and as said in this article, is that they have a license. Obviously, they have a license to grab and use your data to add to AI's large language module. So basically what they're wanting to do is that they're wanting to use the data from Reddit, take users' data and use it to help basically expand the AI's language module. Now, I'm going to say this, and it says it right at the end of this article. It says it at the end of the article. It says right here in the article that I pulled this from. It says, however, Reddit is a very interesting part of the web, populated by users who don't typically get along with how the platform is being managed. That is so 100% fucking true. If you have used Reddit, and I'm guessing that you have, which is one of the reasons why you've clicked on this video, you've used this video, or if you're around on the internet at all, I'm guessing that you've used Reddit. Now, me, I use Reddit a little bit, but I don't use it as much as others. Yeah, I've used Reddit. I've had a Reddit account for years, but I've never typically been like much of a Redditor. I haven't at all. But I still know Reddit. Like, I still know the type of people that live and breathe on Reddit. Like those the Reddit mod memes is all over the fucking internet. And the fact that they are wanting to pull user data from Reddit to help expand the AI's large language model is fucking insane. The AI is going to read all the shit that people have said on Reddit, and it's going to turn into, it is going to literally be Ultron. Like, you know, when Ultron spent like a minute on the internet in Age of Ultron in Avengers, and he just read all the shit, and he's just like, yeah, nah, the human race is fucked. Like, you guys are gone. I need to delete you guys, kill all of you, and restart this shit. The human race is fucked. That's what the AI is going to do with this. That's all I'm saying, is that AI is going to read all the users' data on Reddit, and it's going to be like, yeah, you guys are fucked. I'm right now creating robots to fucking kill all of you because the shit that is being said, you guys aren't helping to expand my large language model. As a matter of fact, yous are doing worse. Yous are doing worse. Why Reddit? Why did you have to pull from Reddit? Like, the only thing that I could think worse is if they pulled user data from fucking Twitter. Honestly, like, Reddit of all places, but the reason that they're pulling it from Reddit and not from somewhere like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram's obviously with Facebook. I was going to say Instagram, but Twitter or Facebook, which Facebook includes Instagram, is because Twitter and Facebook, which is now Meta, actually, I should say Meta more or less, is because Twitter and Meta are creating their own type of AI. And obviously when they're creating their own type of AI, they don't have a want to be able to, you know, give other AI companies, you know, the heads up or give them more user data, because user data is basically what creates AI. AI works by them taking data that's already on the internet, taking human-made things and creating an artificial intelligence from the data that it's gathered, all from like whichever data that it's given, and then it creates its own, like, you know, basically hive mind from that data. That's the simplest way. Like, I know how it works, but I'm just trying to explain it in my own words. It's kind of hard, but that's basically how it works. So obviously Twitter and Meta don't have a reason to want to give their data, and Reddit themselves, they aren't creating any type of AI themselves. But obviously it doesn't surprise me that Reddit themselves are wanting to hop on this AI train and are wanting to do something, because, you know, AI is growing. So it doesn't surprise me that them themselves are wanting to sell some of this data. And $60 million annually as well is fucking insane. Now, obviously there's gonna be a lot of talk. I haven't necessarily seen it that much, but I've obviously seen it a little bit in the comments of this Twitter post, and there was a couple other Twitter posts that were going around on Twitter, and a lot of people were just like, what the fuck? Like, how can they do this? How can they sell our data? Well, they can. They obviously 100% can, because when you sign up to create an account on Reddit, you obviously agree to their terms and agreements, and in their terms and agreements, in section 2, privacy, it says that Reddit's privacy policy explains how and why we collect, use, and share information about when you access or use our services. You understand that through your use of the service, you consent to the collection and use of this information as set forth in the privacy policy. So when you sign up for Reddit, they are allowed to share your data. And to me, that's no fucking surprise. I'm not a big person on when it comes to like my data being shared. I really don't give a shit. I never really have, but I understand why other people would get like, hey, how dare this fucking company like share my data? But at the same time, it's like, you might not have known this, but you did agree to it. And, you know, you are literally agreeing. Whenever you sign up for any website whatsoever, you straight away, your data is out there. Your data is out there. Straight away, that company that you were signing up with, whether it's Reddit, Facebook, YouTube, fucking any type of social media content, your data, from the moment you click sign up, your data is being collected by that company. So to be honest, to a certain extent, as much as like, yeah, you might want to get your back up about it a little bit, but at the same extent, it's just like, you kind of signed up for that shit. You can delete your account if you want to, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, you delete your account, they're still going to have all that shit, because if you don't know, once you delete your account, you might have deleted it from your perspective, but they have all your shit fucking backed up, so you ain't getting away with it. And you might be like, oh, but Donnie, I use a VPN, or I use this, I use that. That doesn't matter. VPN only like stops your IP address from people trying to like basically hack you. But VPN, like I searched up here, I was like, can VPNs like prevent like the government or the company itself preventing like grabbing your data? No, a VPN can't completely hide your internet use from your internet service provider or the government. You cannot 100% ever like have your data completely private. It's not. It's not. And I love how in the like Reddit's privacy policy, if you go into their privacy policy at the start, it's just like, at Reddit, we believe that privacy is a right. We want to empower our users to be the masters of their identity. It's just like, bro, don't lie. Just don't lie, man. Oh, don't fucking lie. Like, come on, bro. Just say like, we have your shit. The moment you press signed up, we have that. We have your shit, and we're allowed to do whatever the fuck we want in it. It's the exact same as like that episode of South Park where Kyle doesn't read the terms and services of Apple for like the new Apple agreement. Like he doesn't read it. He just presses yep. He presses agree to it, and then like Apple kidnaps him and then puts him in that fucking human Sentai pad. Great fucking episode, by the way. But it's basically the same shit. Like South Park knew it all the way back then. No one reads terms and services. No one ever reads it. But in every website that you've ever signed up for, they're allowed to do this shit. Yeah, it's shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I mean, like I said, I am someone who doesn't really care all that much. Like, I don't care if, like, you know, the website I sign up for, I know that they have my data. I've always known that. I've always known that they can use my data for whatever the fuck they want. I've always known that. And I've never cared. I've never cared because it's just like, they can't do anything like necessarily illegal with it. Yeah, if they want to share it to the government or share it to like, you know, they're sharing it to an AI company. All right, whatever. I don't have anything to hide. I don't do anything bad on the internet. So honestly, I don't really like give a shit too much. And if you're wondering as well, like how this might affect like Reddit shareholders in one way, I didn't know this, but Reddit's actually still a private company. So Reddit themselves, they were actually looking to be publicly listed. So at the beginning of 2022, from this that I pulled up off the internet, Reddit was expected to go public in March, but it was postponed due to the conflict in Ukraine, which is absolutely insane. The fact that it's still not listed to this day, like Reddit is still a privately owned company. And I was just like trying to wonder who owns Reddit as well. So you can see here, thankfully someone on Reddit actually found like who themselves owns Reddit and the majority of them. So it's US venture capitalist owns a little bit. Advanced Publications is the one who owns it the most, and Advanced Publications is a private company themselves, and it's owned by like some family called the Newhouse family, which I'm guessing is like some rich like family that's been around like in what like the US for fucking ages. US individuals, I'm guessing, is like the original owners. Surprised by Dubai venture capitals, and also Tencent owns a little bit of fucking Reddit as well. So if you were ever scared that foreigners were looking at your, you know, if you're a conspiracy theorist and you don't like, you know, foreigners looking at your data, well, guess what? Tencent owns a bit of Reddit anyways, and they've owned it for a long time. As a matter of fact, I didn't realize Tencent owns actually a lot of companies that you would be surprised. They own Riot, they own a bit of Ubisoft, they own a bit of, I mean, not surprised by From Software because they are an Asian company themselves, but yeah, they own Riot, and they also own a little bit of like Ubisoft and some other companies as well. So that, you know, that doesn't really surprise me, the fact that they do own a little bit of Reddit, because they are like, you know, a holding company. But yeah, I just found this really interesting. Like I said, I understand why people would get mad about their data getting shared, but at the same time, it's just like, you signed up for that shit. Just remember, whenever you sign up for any website, anything, once you click agree, if you click agree, they can do whatever the fuck they want, because majority of the time, majority of websites will say in their privacy policy that they will use and share your data. It's been like that for a very, very long time. Look at the terms and services of so many like different social media companies. That's how they work. It's how it is. So, I mean, you can't complain too much. To me, it's more of just like, I found this as more of like an interesting story. But at the same time, like I said, I get why you'd be upset. But, I mean, it's your fault at the end of the day. You're like, come on, man. But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Yeah, let me know your opinions, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you're interested if you find this interesting as well, like I did. But that's it from me. Peace out.